born about 80 years in the future, making Bishop the last X-Man of the Marvel Universe. Luca Bishop was the son of an Aboriginal mutant refugees who fled to America from Australia one day before Australia was devastated by a nuclear attack. He was raised in a mutant concentration camp in the aftermath of the Summer's Rebellion, an uprising in which mutants and humans joined forces to destroy the Sentinels. Bishop has a distinctive M brand over his right eye used to identify mutants in his era. After his parents were killed, Bishop was taken in by a man named LeBeau, also called Witness, who reportedly the last man to see the legendary X-Men alive. According to LeBeau, Bishop's adoptive grandmother took Bishop away from him. Bishop and his younger sister Shard were then subsequently raised by his grandmother within the same mutant concentration camp in Brooklyn. Bishop's grandmother taught him many legends of the X-Men, who were old allies of hers. Depowered by unknown means, she has entered the camps in secret to raise her grandchildren. Upon her deathbed, she made Bishop swear to protect Shard. After the rebellion, the mutants were emancipated and sent out on the camps to fend for themselves. Bishop and Shard, who were the only children, were left alone. They lived on the streets, stealing to survive until coming under the care of a family friend, a war veteran named Hancock. Slightly blind, Hancock nevertheless took on the task of raising the two. One day, Bishop encountered an anti-human group of mutants called the Exhumes, who took Shard hostage just before the XSE arrived. Until that time, Bishop had admired the Exhumes, attributing to them his proud idolization notion of the legendary X-Men. It wasn't until the XXE defeated the Exhumes and saved his sister that Bishop knew he wanted to join the XSE. When Bishop was 15, Hancock was murdered by criminals who were promptly arrested by the XXE, and he and Shard enlisted in their ranks. Shard soon surpassed Bishop to become the youngest XSE officer. During a training class, Bishop's instructors and some of his fellow students were attacked and killed. Bishop rallied the survivors and led the struggle against the assailants until reinforcements arrived. Bishop gradually climbs the ranks of the SXE until finally become their commander while on a mission to wipe out a nest of implates, who are the mutant vampires that feed on bone marrow. Shard was critically injured. Bishop went to Witness for help. Witness, then in prison at the New York Stark Fukijawa building, agreed to transfer Shard's essence into a holographic matrix if Bishop would work for him for 1 year. Bishop agreed, leaving the XXE for a time. The details of Bishop's work during this period are unknown. Bishop appears to re-incite on the subject, later refusing to tell Shard of his actions immediately upon his reinstallment as a commander of the XSE. Bishop and his XSE group, the Omega Squad, captured Trevor Fitzroy, a murderous ex-XSE trained in the ruins of Xavier Institute War Room. While there, Bishop discovered a damaged recording of Jean Grey